up, YouTube? Welcome back to Carter's Garage. I'm Carson Carter. Guy holding the camera's Ryan Carter. And today we're going to show you how to change the oil in a Predator 212 Hemi. So if you cameraman, turn on here. So first of all, we're using cups to fill it with oil because we can't get a drain pan under the bike. And obviously, if you look at it, it's sketchy already, so we don't want to raise it anymore to get a drain pan on the bike. And so we're going to use, we already had this, so we're going to use it, some Kawasaki 10W40, which is thicker than what we originally put in that motor, because we checked it a couple days ago, and it's really dirty. So that's why we're changing it now, and it's really thin, and it's really thin. And we're going to use this long funnel, because that's going to make it way easier to fill it with oil. And we're going to try to use this tube we had for the zero turn to fill it, which might make it easier also. And for this particular motor, you will need a 10mm socket. And we're going to use an extension because for this bike, it is way more easy to get up in there. If you come down here, get up in here and get it. See? Instead of trying to get the ratchet in here. So yeah. And then like I say,
let's get to it.
Yeah. Alright, first we will drain it under the oil. Drain plug.
Alright, huh?
Yeah, it's sketchy.
It's good.
Well, it's never been it, so I guess that's why. So what you want to do is in our application, we'll hold the cup up here so you try not to spill it. That's why we have a rag down here. Ooh.
Shoot, that's dark.
That's black.
Mmm.
Yeah, they might want a bit too long on the breaking oil.
Maybe. Well, we'll look at it, see what kind of.
And like I was saying, how this is all sketchy right here, we decided to raise the bike so it might be easier for it to drain. See, we got a jack right here with a 2x4 on the frame, and we put a 4x4 and another 2x4 under the kickstand so we don't fall over. Look at this.
Kentucky style.
Oh man, it's filling up. That is black.
Yeah, we'll have to look.
Ugh.
Metal shavings and stuff. Ooh. We don't have that many runs on this either.
No, we've only been running it. We've only read it like maybe 10 times. But
Yeah.
that's got all that cylinder lube and all that crap in it also, so from building the motor. That is black. I can't get over that.
It's filling up too.
Yeah.
This old too is 10W30, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to 1040.
Yeah. And we're on to 1040, like I said earlier. So let me go ahead and switch my Ooh, there's all the shavings right there.
See them?
Yeah, I see the gray.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
That's bad. Let me see if we have a magnet. see it being attracted to the magnet?
Yep.
That's metal. Whew, that's bad. See all the metal right there?
Hmm.
Them are chunks, actually.
So we should have done this earlier, huh?
Yeah. Oh, looks like we're done.
There's your plug. Wipe your plug off.
There's also nothing on the screw. So also, if you look at the screw, there's nothing on the end of it.
The plug.
Yeah. Well, I mean, drain screw, drain plug. But sometimes in the automotive world, when you take out the drain plug on a oil pan, you can some of them have magnets on it, and it'll attract all the metal and all the shavings, so you see how bad it is. This one's just a regular screw with a washer on it. Okay, so I'll take this rag right here. And you also want to make sure you have a fairly clean rag. We land a clean rag since we used all of them. That's his fault, definitely.
Yeah, whatever.
Clean off all that excess so you don't attract any dirt or nothing. And then we'll go and put this guy back in. See, so tighten.
Run it in there by hand.
Oh my gosh. Odd angle. Okay. Now you want to torque this till your elbow pops. Or if you have a torque wrench, you know.
We don't know the spec, but
That'd
we
probably
don't have a torque wrench anyways. So.
I'd probably say it's to like 3 or 5 foot-pounds.
I don't know. That'd be an inch-pound deal, I think.
Yeah.
I think it'll do it.
Yeah, because you also got to remember these 212 Predators, the blocks are aluminum, and that screw is probably steel, so you don't want to tighten it too much or you strip out the threads. Because aluminum is a softer metal than steel, so you'll strip out the threads, and then that's bad. Because then you have to tap it, and then you'll have shavings in your motor, and then you have to take apart your motor and clean all that out, just put a bigger screw in it because you messed up the block.
Mess.
Yeah, it's bad. Now, I haven't done it, so it's not by experience. It's just by, I guess, logic or common sense.
Well, I have stripped out things, not a motor block, but I know all that.
Continue cleaning that up. Alright, now we'll take out this right here. Maybe. I can't get my hand in there. There you go. You also want your right for this too, so you can see what's on the dipstick.
This looks dark.
Yeah, I see a little bit in there. You probably can't pick it up on the camera. I'll wipe that off. Set it over here on a towel so it doesn't get dirty. Because when this gets dirty, this part goes into your engine. The dipstick part goes into your engine. And it touches your oil, so if you have anything on in that stuff get in your oil, and it could potentially have catastrophic failure and your motor will be done. And don't let this intimidate you, of course. I mean, it's pretty simple. Drain it, fill it back up. So don't let this stuff intimidate you. Okay, so that's way too big for that hole, so I think we'll just stick the filter in there. It looks like we'll have to hold it. Don't want to hold it.
It's cool.
And when you're pouring this oil in, you want to periodically check it so you don't overfill it. Because if you overfill it, you'll have to drain it back out. And obviously on the dipstick, you have a gauge. You have a low for L and high for H. So you want to be right at or right below the high line at the top there.
What are we shooting for? 0.6? Isn't that what it is?
Well, this thing, oh yeah, it's another thing. These Predator 212s, they take a half quart of oil.
Well, I think it's 0.6.
Right over a half quart of oil.
Yeah.
So right now, we should be, where are we at right now? So we're full. So we need to be about, it's 1 pint. What do you think? Right at there, really? This thing doesn't have quarts on it, does it?
No, it's pints. It's 2 pints is a quart, so
Okay.
it's got the pint mark.
Okay, that's 1 pint.
Yeah, so it'll be down below that. Let's see, the 12-ish mark.
Okay, makes sense. That's a lot, actually, though.
Yeah.
But like we said, you need to periodically check it to make sure you got the right amount. Is it coming out?
Mm-mm.
All right.
Keep going.
Okay. Okay, we should check. Here. Sorry. And I can't remember. Here's on the generator it said just to put it in there, right? Not screw it all the way in.
You gotta screw it in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because on some like that, like the zero turn, it says on the fill cap when you're checking it with the dipstick, for some reason they say to not screw it all the way down. Just set it on there until it stops. Don't screw it down to check the oil level. It's kind of odd.
Well, here's the deal. We're gonna have to lower this rear end so we're level.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I'll get this in and we'll do that. And we'll pick you guys up actually in a second. So, as you see, got back down on the ground. Cameraman's holding it level because when you have it sitting on a kickstand, see how it leans? So theoretically, you would get a high rating on your dipstick. Since it's leaning this way, all the oil's gonna slosh to the side of the block, which is where the dipstick is. So you wanna hold it level, like that. So your oil is level, and you'll get a accurate reading on your dipstick. So we'll go ahead and take her out and check it. You gotta have a rag when you do this so you can wipe it off. Oh, maybe. There we go. So as you can not see, we're about
You're full.
You think? Well, we gotta wipe it off and check it again.
Yeah.
It's like the saying, measure twice, cut once.
How did you know that when we're actually measuring and cutting?
Well, because you're supposed to do that.
Oh.
Ah, fun guy. Crap. See what prepared. And right. Oh, so we're low actually.
It's a little more.
See, we're about right there where my fingernail is.
Yeah.
The camera probably can't pick that up, but it's thicker down at the bottom than it is at the top. So we'll fill it up a little bit more. Ooh. And also when you're doing this, maybe make sure to wear older clothes like I didn't do. So, you know, I'm not getting in trouble by my mom. It'll be alright. Okay, go check it. Oh, I should have let it drain out, didn't I?
Yeah.
Dang it, well, that's way small. So there's another tip I just learned. So we're learning as we go here too. When, you know, getting experience. When you have a phone like that, you should maybe let it sit and let it all drain into the block. Because as you see, we made a mess on the floor again because we didn't let it drain into the block.
Getting there.
Getting there, we're about 3/4. Looks like
I think you're full. Wipe it off. Check it again.
Yeah. I think we're about 3/4.
I think you're full.
Yeah, I guess we are kind of right below the high
Yep.
line, ain't we?
Yep, we're good.
Alright, sweet. So, I'll go back and check the... Ooh, there's a hair. Oh, crap. Yeah, you don't want that in your engine. So I'll go back and check the drain plug. And we'll screw this back in, make sure it's tight, and we'll fire it up to get that oil circulating.
We're good. It's tight.
Okay. Make sure all that's wiped off as best as you can. And alright. And we'll cut you off right now so I can turn this bike around so we can pull it from this side and pick you up in a second. So you just saw the oil change process. It's right there where we're just running the motor, get the oil circulating through the motor and getting it everywhere it needs to. So now we'll go and check for leaks and fluid and oil level. Come over here. Hold that straight. So make sure you know, like I was saying, make sure it's all level and everything so you get an accurate reading. So it doesn't look like anything's wet besides that, but I think that was already there. So we'll take this off. Hold your rag out like that. Maybe the other side. Okay. I think it's looking good. And of course, you can probably tell it already looks a little bit dark. That's because you probably won't ever get all the oil out of the motor unless you disassemble it and clean it out. Because if you think about it, where your drain is right here at the bottom of the block, and you're still got oil on your top end, so you ain't gonna be able to get all of it out. So yeah, there you have it. We're all good. Everything's checking out. So that's how you change oil in a Predator 212 Hemi motor. And thank you guys for watching, and please like and subscribe so we can provide more content. Thank you.